Welcome back. Let's see if he's in there.
Professor Lucien.
Door is open. How can I help you, Constable Zellner?
I'd like to have a look around the compartment.
Oh, of course.
Still nothing. Alright, take my
Goodbye,
leave.
Professor.
Goodbye.
Can't get in there till I find the purse. Hang on. There.
There are but nothing would... Mrs. Miller?
Ah,
Yes?
Goodbye, Mrs. Miller.
Goodbye, Constable.
can I give her her hairpin back?
Thank you for your hairpin, Mrs. Miller. It really got me out of a jam.
Oh, really? That's good to hear. And thank you for bringing it back to me. Not everybody would have.
I'm a Swiss policeman, madam. I couldn't do otherwise even if I tried.
Okay. Hang on, he's got gloves. Let's talk to him.
Hello, Dr. Gebhardt.
Ah, Mr. Zellner.
Gloves.
I've been wondering why you're wearing gloves. Are your hands really so sensitive? Or are you cold?
Ah, well, it's an old habit. As a doctor, one is so conscious of all the pathogens, bacteria, and viruses that surround us. Though, of course, perhaps I do tend to be a bit too cautious.
I know exactly what you mean. As a policeman, I sense subterfuge and lies everywhere. Auf Wiedersehen, Dr. Gebhardt.
Goodbye, Constable. It was a pleasant chat, really.
I don't think this is the button for him. Yeah, no. Let's talk to... these guys again.
Inspector Legrand,
Anything to report?
I got Professor Lucien into his compartment using a pair of pliers.
Did you notice anything inside the compartment?
The window was open. Someone could have climbed out.
And the professor?
Acted suspiciously. He rummaged around in his leather bag.
And?
He seemed to have found what he was searching for.
Good. Good work.
Now, perhaps you could give me some information.
All right. We should... What?
The light's gone out.
Flashlights! Ah! Get off me!
What's
There,
happened?
sir. An envelope.
My dear Nico, you should take a closer look at the box. R.
What the dickens?
He's already stolen it.
It's...
Oh
Away
shit.
with it!
Take cover!
Is everyone all right? Are you hurt? Quick thinking. Well done, Zellner.
I think the tunnel collapsed.
Then he's trapped. Hurry, we have to lock the second exit.
Sir, there's a fire up ahead. The engine's burning.
It's a distraction. Hurry, block the exit.
But sir...
The fire will consume all the oxygen.
He's right, Inspector. A fire in a narrow tunnel is extremely dangerous.
Merde. Go to the front of the train, find the engineer, and tell him to move the train out of the tunnel.
Yes, sir.
Are you ready?
That escalated quickly.
You have to uncouple the freight car. You understand?
I understand.
I'll see to the passengers. They should all wait in the tunnel. We'll check each one in turn as they go out.
Let's get to it.
Alright, this should be very interesting. Go outside. Wow, what was that all about? Just look at that.
The tunnel may very well have collapsed. It's difficult to see much because of the darkness and dust, but something certainly crushed the rear of the freight car.
Let's see if I can turn up the brightness for a minute. No. Sorry if it's going to be dark.
It's possible that the other freight cars are intact and it only caught the one in which the dynamite exploded. But I'll have to uncouple it if the train's to be able to leave the tunnel.
Let's get down.
I'm sure I could uncouple the car if I only had enough light to see what I'm doing.
Okay. Let's head back up. Let's look under there.
The wheels came off the track during the explosion. Even if it were possible to pull the car out of the rubble, you wouldn't get far with it.
Okay, let's carry on.
My God, what a fire. I hope Constable Oliver can at least reach the engine. A lot was damaged by the sudden stop, but the bowl was thick enough to survive the fall.
Very strong ball.
The last of the candy has vanished. Measured against the exploding freight car, I think the railway will overlook the loss.
Oh, pardon me. I did not mean to scare you.
What is he doing here?
What are you doing here, Doctor?
Legrand asked me to check whether there are any passengers left on the train.
Really? No one is here, except for me and you.
Excellent. Then I will continue searching at the front.
Did you see something?
Did anyone act suspiciously before the explosion? Did anyone leave their seat, for example?
I was the only one on the train who wasn't seated when the freight car exploded. Thank God. Otherwise, I would have been caught by the blast as well.
You certainly were lucky.
Perhaps I was. What happened over there? The inspector said something about gas canisters that exploded.
Yes, it was gas
If
canisters.
Inspector Legrand says so, it must be so, right?
I have been to war, and this was no minor explosion. I rather doubt that the freight car was packed to the roof with gas canisters.
The investigations are ongoing, but first we have to get the burning train out of the tunnel.
Of course.
What about the
How are the
passengers?
passengers?
They are in a state of shock, of course. The blackout and the sudden stop were frightening enough, but then the explosion, the dust. Everyone rushed for the exits. I was helping the American woman bring Lady Westmacott to safety. They are waiting outside in the tunnel. One entrance is blocked by a fire, and the other one seems to have collapsed.
Continue to search the train. I'll decouple the buried freight car.
All right.
Doctor, can you give me a few matches?
Oh, certainly.
Thanks. I'll meet you
All right.
outside.
Do hurry.
That should help. Yeah, I'll look at that on our way back. Head down. Few matches.
There's a noticeable draft here. Maybe it's because of the fire, or perhaps there's still a hole through which the air is coming. The latter will be quite welcome. It will buy us some more time.
She's saying I can't. Hey.
The inspector's trap failed. The thief must have got wind of it. Worse than that, he turned the tables. To win a game of cat and mouse, you have to know who is the cat and who is the mouse.
Alright, let's head back. I thought that might work. But nope. Alright, let's see what that is. It's random. See what that is.
The chair either fell over thanks to the sudden stop, or an escaping passenger knocked it over. Wanting to get off the train as quickly as possible after a sudden stop and a massive tremor, that's understandable. I noticed the extinguisher earlier. Doesn't match the decor. I suppose that the railway company had to comply with safety regulations at the cost of aesthetics. It's not bothering me. I'll leave it there.
Okay. See what's over here.
I don't see Legrand or the constable, but I can make out the silhouettes of some of the passengers. They seem to be unscathed. All the same, the fire is getting bigger, and I don't have much time.
Come on, get over there. Thank you.
It'd be useless against the fire out there, and it's too cumbersome to carry around. At best, I can use it here.
Okay. Let's head to the other car. Oh. I can't carry on. How strange.
The fire is sucking. Here in the Alps, there have been dozens of catastrophes in tunnels that ended with death by asphyxiation. But not on my watch.
See if there's one more thing over here.
The chair either fell over thanks to the warning to get off the...
Yeah. Alright, there must be something back here. Oh, to open it. Nope.
It's still quite warm and too warped to open.
There was somebody coughing. Let's head up there.
Hello? Nothing. Can't see anything up there. Too much dust and smoke in the air.
Match. Hang on. Match. I said
It'd be
match.
blown out right away. I better save the matches.
So stupid. Okay, let's head back down.
Okay, I'll smear some grease on the curtain. The grease from the coupling is all over the curtain.
Yeah.
It'll never be clean again. I'm sure I could uncouple the car if I only had enough light to see what I'm doing.
Now let's
I
look
bought
at
it
this.
last week, second-hand. It was set aside for a newer model, even though it's still quite okay.
Can I have a look at it? Aha. That guy. That, her. He's suspicious. He's always... Okay.
I'm sure I could...
Yeah. Head out.
Champagne. The finest. Maybe we'll open a bottle if we get out of the tunnel alive. Until then, though, it's no use to me.
Let's look at these
Carling
things.
Black Label. A British beer. No good. Insufficient alcohol content. For practical purposes, I mean. Not for drinking. Whiskey, scotch, rum, liqueurs. Enough to entertain everyone on the train all the way from Paris to Istanbul.
Let's have a look at it.
High-proof rum. Could be useful.
Come on. Man, this guy keeps... Alright. Let's take that.
The last of the candy has vanished. Measured against the rum from Austria. Believe it or not, it's 80% alcohol by volume. There's no way anyone would drink it straight.
Alright, put it in that. And pick up that.
I filled the bowl about a third of the way with rum. Phew, strong stuff.
Then... get that. Put it in there. Examine...
I filled the bowl about a
Yeah.
Phew.
Hey, man.
The grease from the coupling is all over the curtain. Some matches, and half of the book to get the flame going.
Let's look out the window. See if anything else has changed.
The other passengers escaped from the train. I can see their silhouettes in the light of the fire. If I don't hurry up and uncouple the freight car, they'll suffocate.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how the hell do I do that.
I've filled the bowl.
Yeah. I want to put the...
I've filled the bowl about...
I saw something over here. Come on. Alright, we're gonna stop here for today. And I'll do some more recording tomorrow. See you in the next episode.